Hi, hello, namaskar. Welcome back to my channel, Sumedha Reads. So, today there are many sequences to this video, many elements, not sequences. And so, the first of it is, I don't know while editing how I'll arrange it, but let's not say first and second. So, one of the element of this is book haul vlog. I know I recently did a book haul, and that was a mini book haul vlog. And in this, oh my god, so many books. So in this big bundle of books, there are two of them. I have already opened them in that specific vlog I am making, the reading vlog. So it would be there in that also, but I wanted to just include in the old set of books I have bought recently, and I wanted to show you guys that what is it, what are the books, why I bought those. Yeah, so the first book is Little Woman by Louisa May Alcott, and I love how pretty the cover is. Just look at it. I love it. And the smell and how floppy the copy is. That's the best thing about this book. So yeah, so first I actually started reading this book on Apple Books, and I read all the first chapter, and I was like, wow, I absolutely love the writing. So I was like, I need to bring this book and read it in my hand, and I have to store it with me. So I bought this book. And so yeah, this story is about four sisters, that is Amy, Beth, Meg, and Jo. So it's basically this story is around the Civil War era that happened, and these four sisters live in England, and how it evolves over the period of time with love, care, sorry, and personal growth as an individuals, and how these sisters are met with various life incidents and some tragedies as well in their lives. So this is about that, and I absolutely look forward to reading this. And it's not even long. I think it's around 491 pages. So yeah. Second book, first of all, I have quite three Penguin classics in this, and I absolutely love the fact about that thing. And the second, okay, so back to the, yeah, so this what's this, graphic, the design of the cover of the design is absolutely stunning. And when I was picking this, like, I never heard of this author, I never heard of this book, like, ever, like, anywhere. But when I read the blurb of it while I was just book shopping, I was like, I need to get it. It's just so good. And it is Humboldt's Gift by Saul Bellow. Just look at the cover on how pretty it looks, right? So it's a city in the night, and you can see all the words and maybe something related to that city or something happening. So let me read it for you. Saul Bellow's Pulitzer Prize winning novel explores the long friendship between Charlie Citrine, a young man with an intense passion for literature, and the great poet von Humboldt. At the time of the Humboldt's death, Charlie's life is falling apart. His career is at a standstill, and he is enmeshed in an acrimonious divorce. infatuated with a highly unsuitable young woman and involved with a neurotic mafioso. And then Humboldt acts from beyond the grave, bestowing upon Charlie an unexpected legacy that may just help him turn his life around. So this actually uh, grabbed my interest because I was like, ooh, how can a person's influence come from the grave? Like I have heard few stories where people have this intuition of like, no, don't do this because I am having an intuition that my grandmom or like whoever has passed might not like this, or like maybe are sending some signals. But to read such book, i I look forward to read it. Like I'm absolutely excited. And yeah, this is the second hand copy of that too. Yeah. Oh my god, oh sorry. And this penguin classic is also, I would say I bought it for the title of the book as well as for the gorgeous book cover it has. Like I absolutely love how beautiful the cover is. Just look at it. It's first I'll tell you the title and then author. The Moonstone by Vicky Collins. Oh, sorry. Sorry. So this is the book cover. Just look at it, how pretty it is. Like, I love it. So I'll read it for you. There's a quote also in this. I'll read the quote. When you looked down into the stone, you looked into a yellow deep that drew your eyes into it so that they saw nothing else. So, yeah, so the summary goes as: the moonstone, a yellow diamond looted from an Indian temple and believed to bring bad luck to its owner, is bequeathed to Rachel Verinder on her 18th birthday. That very night, the priceless stone is stolen again, and when Sergeant Cuff is brought in to investigate the crime, he soon realizes that no one in Rachel's household is above suspicion. Hailed by T.S. Eliot as the first, the longest, and the best of modern English detective novels. Oh, The Moonstone is a marvelously taught and intricate tale of mystery in which facts and memory can prove treacherous, and not everyone is as they first appear. Seems quite interesting, right? Like I have never really gotten into mystery and thriller and like crime kind of novels. Like I have read few like the the Murder on Orient Express by Agatha Christie. Obviously, she is just the owner of that genre, like thriller and crime. I have read that and it was absolutely good. And I look forward to reading another something related to that genre. And this book. I have actually read a book by this author and I have seen the hype around it, like, and I genuinely would like to say that I didn't really love that book, and people really love that book. And I get it why they love it, but for me, it was not up to that mark. And it was Haven by Meiko Kawakami. And yeah, Haven was not it for me. I'm coming out today for it, and yeah. But this book is absolutely something that I want to read. And if you have seen one of my previous vlog, I have mentioned that I was reading Stillborn by Natal Godelt Natal, I think. Natal I know, but I don't know the pronunciation of her first name. So yeah. So this one is something I'm very intrigued of this topic. I want to know how it goes on and like how everything works, right? Because it is us who is dealing with things. It is us who is living the lives. It is us who is procreating. So you must know everything about it. And it is none other than Breast and Eggs by Miko Kawakami. And I absolutely want to read it. And I didn't really read the blog of it, but what I have heard of and read reviews of the people, it is like about a woman in Japan. And if I'm not wrong, it's from Japan. Okay. And she is in her mid-age, and she's seeing all women getting married and like having babies, and I think she is being pressured of doing it or something. So it revolves around her psyche, and I think basic as a woman, that how our body is our own, but it is not our own, because when we procreate, it just belongs to an other human being, that is a little being. And I think it revolves around that topic mostly, and I wanted to read it. And yeah, I just look forward to reading it. And it's like 430 pages. It's a good floppy copy. Yeah. If you have read this, please comment down and tell me how did you like this book, because I have heard really good things about it, and I don't know how people feel about it. Oh, I see a review by Haruki Murakami. Wait, I can never forget the sense of pure astonishment I felt when I first read Meiko Kawakami's Breasts and Eggs. Oh, this is interesting, because Haruki Murakami was once one of my favorite authors. I would say, like, he still is. As a writer, I respect him a lot. He writes really nicely and like very well. But his viewpoint on women in the book specifically, I don't prefer it, because they are very, very, very sexual, and I don't like it, the way he writes women in book. But yeah, maybe it's also like, yeah, but yeah, now I have come to a thought also, that maybe is it because like the time he was born in, and the book he writes is mostly not around the modern era and women at that era. So he writes from the perspective of the woman in that era who faced certain things. So is that why he writes that away? I don't know. I would love to know if any of you think like have this thought, like any thoughts about Murakami's writing, if you have read of any of his books. And yeah, comment down, and I would love to just chat about it. And the next book is something related to the breasts and eggs and the stillborn, and it is Sheila Hattie's Motherhood. I think most of the book describes itself, but I would read the blurb for you. Having reached an age when most of her peers are asking themselves when they will become mothers, Hattie's narrator considers with the same urgency whether she will do so at all. Over the course of several years, under the influence of her body, partner, family, friends, mysticism, and chance, she struggles to make a moral and meaningful choice. In a compellingly direct style, Motherhood raises radical and essential questions about womanhood, freedom, and how and for whom to live. So I don't know, I have been quite interested about these topics like for quite a while, and I had stillborn book with me for almost 2 years, and I picked it like last month. And after reading that, I have been so interested, like I want to explore more around those books, and like how the psyche goes around it, and how actually women feel about it. So these two are also about that. So yeah, and this is the book I absolutely love. I have already read and I loved it. So I wanted to have the copy of it and just want to read it again whenever I want, and I annotate it and read the lines whichever I liked. So I got the copy, and I also like this particular copy in general. So this one is A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway, and it's about World War II, I think, right? No, sorry, World War One. So during this time, it's said to be like Hemingway's own experience during that time. And the next book, it has a beautiful cover, and I have read a book by this author already because my friend asked me to read it, and she gifted me the copy as well. So and I enjoyed that author. I have like never really explored that author willingly, at least. Like I never knew about it, and my friend is a literature student, so she recommended me, and I liked her writing style a lot. So I bought her another book, that is Death Comes for the Archbishop by Willa Cather. Look how gorgeous this cover is, right? Pretty. I like it. Yes. And the next book is from one of the authors who I have read already, and his writing, as a beginner, you can't get through at all. Like as a beginner reader, if you pick that book, you would be like, what? Because every page he writes is just, I would say, like mind boggling. Like it will blow your mind absolutely. And the way he uses his words, and it is none other than Gabriel Garcia Marquez, and it is the book Love in the Time of Cholera. So I have read his book 100 Years of Solitude, and when I was reading it, I was like reading for around like now 6 years almost, and I still couldn't grasp that. I feel I still couldn't grasp the full essence of the book, how beautiful it was, because when I was reading, I could feel the writing style and how he wrote it. But I feel to again experience, or I want to read that book again to wholly now experience that what he meant, what he exactly was showing through his writing. And this is one of the book I have heard a lot good things about, and I look forward to reading this one as well. And one last book, and it is, I found this in the little library. I live on the mountain here, so like we have just around the corner, I think not even like 500 meters away, there's a little library here. So I gave one of my book there, and I bought this book. I found it interesting, and I haven't read any author from this country. So I was like, let's explore, girls. I bought this. This is Two Murdos in My Double Life by Joseph. Oh my god, I'm very bad at, so I would not spell, actually, not murder the name of an author. So yeah, this is actually work of fiction in English. Lives with amused resignation in two worlds. His life with his wife Diona among their fellow exiles and emigres from the country where we used to live is full of old feuds, old lovers, old gossip, and friendships that have lasted through wars and revolution. It has a lot of like a big blurb to it, and it's a crime novel as well. Two interlocking moments. So that's one for you guys. Like, these is the books I bought recently, and oh my god, I look forward to reading them. And for the count, now for the remaining of the year, I am not buying any book. I have said it. girls and boys, I have said it. I am not buying for the rest of the year. I mean, there are just 2.5 months left. I hope I am strong-willed. And I really will be, because I really don't want to buy. I now have quite a few books to finish and read by this year. So I want to finish them and complete reading them before I buy new books. So yeah, I look forward to reading all these beautiful books. And if I love any of it, I would like to. And if I don't even like, I would like to post or review about it on this channel and tell for you guys to read it or not read it, or just to know your views on it. So yeah.
So these are all the books in this category seem everything interesting to me, especially this one, this one, this one, this one, and this especially. And this, but I haven't read the first part. This one's sharp didn't go, and I'm very much interested in this one. I don't know which one I should buy though. But intermezzo, I don't know. I don't really write cellular writing style. Don't know if I should buy or not. You can see 38 characters on this.
By good fortune, a man was crossing the river on his way to his work, and
I'm making a chocolate cake, so here is the batter. Still, I added almond flour and baking powder, baking soda, a little bit of sunflower oil. You can also add olive oil in it, and here's the chocolate ganache. And I'll add this in directly in the batter only, not separately in the top of it, not the ganache over the cake, but inside, so I don't add extra sugar. These were the chocolate chips I bought, and I melted those with a little bit of milk, and they were milk chocolate chips, so they were sweet already, so no need of adding sugar. But if you feel like, you can add sugar or even jaggery, would be best natural sweetener. Just look at the chocolate. I need to mix this now. Wait. A little bit mix.
If the fall was landing, I wanna be next to you.
Yum, I can't wait for it to bake. It will take about 40 minutes to 50 minutes to bake.
So I had kept the cake in the pan or vessel, whatever you want to call, and I'll cover it now. Hi, so I saw while editing the video that I didn't complete saying what I was saying, so I'm adding this video in it. First of it, like, that cake was really delicious. I didn't take the picture in the end or record it, but believe me, it was yum. And these videos are like whatever I took in the period of like 2-3 days, so they're in segments. So I was thinking, like, why not just combine them? So a little very slow as well as a haul video, so enjoy. So I'm starting, I think I'll start Forest of Piano. Ignore my screen, it's very dirty, I know. that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you liked it, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to receive the notification when I post. Until next time, toodles!